What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful Sunday morning. So, see, I got a bunch of stuff working on the Hulk today. Now, this is a video that's been a long time coming because I did it on my wife's car. It's her sequential LED and turn signal, like the running light and the turn signal. I did that on her car last year, and I never got to do or show you guys the process on the one on the Hulk. Like, people see it on Instagram and stuff, but I actually never did a video on it. So these are the current strips I have here. It's the same one on her car. Now, I was putting on my custom grill, and I noticed that piece of the strip was punctured. Now, the strips actually work, but I noticed that piece of it was punctured. So I went ahead and installed this one. I've gotten for months. It's one of MicTuning's. It's not a prototype. They just brought it out just not too long ago. It's their sequential LED and turn signals. The beautiful thing about it is this actually has the decoder in the strip itself, so you don't have this bulky box that you have to hide away, which most sequential LED and turn signals come with. This is the decoder box. Now, as I said, the strips actually work. Now, the good thing about both of these strips, they're cuttable. You can cut them right where these lines are. The MicTuning ones don't have lines, but what you would have to do, you would actually have to look in the strip. What I'm gonna do is, there is a picture on Amazon, and I will put it up, and you're gonna see that where you can cut the strips from. It's actually very, very simple. Now, one thing, if you notice here, I tried to put some like gasket material or like Loctite on here, but it just didn't look too good. So what I did was, I have, let me see, where is this bad boy at? Oh, here it is. So I have Loctite, white Loctite. So what I did was, I didn't put this cap back in because this piece is going to be facing down anyway, so I don't think, you know, water is going to go up into the strip. So what I did was, I cut it nice and even. I put Loctite right on the end, and it's already hard. So all I got to do is slide it in, because this is where the strips go. It runs down here and it comes right in here. So it's a very, very tight fit. And without the cap being in there, it gets in there rather easily, which is a good thing. So, and it looks pretty good too. So guys, you know the deal. Obviously, you're gonna be installing these strips. Measure the suit, wipe the area, and I will show you the wires in a second. By the way, guys, shouts to my boy Matt. Hooked me up with this dope ass Subaru pedal diagram shirt. Love it. Matt, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna throw a video up top when I was installing my fog lights for this car, and pretty much you can see like the wiring is the same, but I will show you now anyway. So I already have this one wired up right here, this strip. So this module right here, you squeeze this clip right here. Once you squeeze it, this gray module can just slip out. So now, when you slip that out like so, now you can free up the wires. See that right there? Now there's two jackets. There's this one right here, a separate side, and if you notice, the definitive thing about this jacket is it doesn't have a red wire. It has a pink wire, but not a red wire. You're not using this jacket. You're using the other jacket right here. Now if I strip this back, you'll see it. You'll see this red wire right here that my fog light is connected to, and the sequential LED strip. It also has a black wire, which is the ground wire, and it has the yellow right here for the turn signal. Guys, also sorry about the sometimes partially dark videos. The lighting from in the garage to outside is really, really bright right now, and the GoPros didn't adjust fast enough to, you know, compensate. So all you got to do, guys, you're gonna need obviously taps. You see me tapped into it already, so you're gonna need taps, black to black, red to red, yellow to yellow. This is super easy. The fog lights were different. So, and that's really it. So all you got to do is, this is the other strip right here. Just strip the wire down, you know, strip a piece of the jacket, like so, to give yourself some leeway. Then you can add your taps on here, tap into the appropriate wire. I don't have to do that with this portion. The female portions are already on there already. I just have to take out the strip. The only thing I got to put on is this piece right here, which is the male portion, a new set of male portions. That's it. And you just got to make sure you run your strip. You just got to make sure you run your strip properly. As I said, I love how they built the decoder in this, man. That's freaking beautiful. Now, once you run your strip, guys, make sure you use 3M tape. Now, in order to fit all the way down in there, I ran 3M tape only 3/4 of the way. Because once it gets down in here, it's tight. Like, it's not going anywhere. Literally not going anywhere. As you can see in this one right here. It's super nice, very seamless, and the shit works. Obviously, guys, I tested it because I know it works. I'm gonna just show you real quick. It lights up beautifully. That's how it looks right there. Lights up beautifully. All right, guys, this is a turn signal right here. It's super, super low profile. Now, food for thought, I put this strip backwards on purpose. The other side is slightly brighter. Now, the reason why I put it like this, see these fog bezels? It goes that way and this comes down, so it goes in a nice circle, as you can see. That's my preference, my prerogative. That's what I like. So you could, this side, normally this strip right here would go on this side right here if you want the sequential feature going outward. Get what I'm saying? And the reason, and another reason why I put it on this side as well, because I don't have the cap on here. I have it Loctited over there. So, you know, there's such a tight fit in here. You don't want it getting, the end getting twisted and water getting in there. Because now, once water gets in there, it's gonna, you ever heard of capillary action? That water's gonna start going up into the strip. We don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, sorry about that. I showed you taking out the wires here, but I thought the camera was on the actual strip outside here. Let me just show you real quick. So same thing like I did on the other side. I put 3M tape from here to like right around like this area right here, and then the rest was just blue. So now I just gotta slide that out and that's it. Tuck that in there and that's it, man. I'm just pull this, I'll pry that out and that's it. So everything, it's stuck nice and neat, and once the hood closes, it doesn't damage it or anything like that in any way. And just make sure you know you cut both of them equally, and that's really it. So now let me just wire it back up, and that's it. Alright guys, so everything is done, wired neat. On this side where it was exposed, I put some conduit down there. Obviously it's running out right up here. Everything is nice and hidden. So now we're about to just test this bad boy out real quick. Alright guys, as you can see, everything works. Turn signals. Saw the other side already, and that's really it, guys. Definitely like, subscribe, comment. I'll drop everything in the link in the description, and that's really it, guys. If you want to know, like you didn't see me testing any wires or anything like that, because I've done this a bunch of times. As I said, I threw the video for my fog lights up top. That video has me testing the lights. So as I told you, I showed you the jacket to use, and I actually showed you the wires. If you want to go ahead and test it first, make sure you get yourself a good tester. Always get yourself a good tester. Find a good ground source, guys. if you want to know what a good ground source is, you take your tester, hook it up to the positive terminal on the battery. I'm going to show you that real quick. If you really want to know what a good ground is, this is what you do. You hook up your tester to the positive terminal of the battery. Now, when you touch something, well, that's a good ground, the tester is going to light up. See that? Good ground. Let me see if this is a good ground. No. It's like metal, but no. Metal, but no. See, this bolt right here, yes. See what I'm saying? So certain things can look like metal, feel like metal. Let me see. No. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So make sure you tap it into a good ground. Those wires that I used, you can use the same trick for the black wire. If you want to tap into a black wire, you can use this exact trick. Leave this hooked up to the positive terminal and tap the tester into the black wire, and it should light up, or it will light up, because I've tested all those wires before. So that's a reverse test, guys. As I said, follow the video I threw up to the top, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care.